This relates to an incident that took place in June 2018, although it will always be relevant. Early last week, a young woman walking home alone at night through a park was attacked. She was raped and murdered. The next day, a man went to a police station and handed himself in. This all took place in Melbourne. The police said that the area in which she was attacked was dangerous and that women should avoid the area at night as other women had been attacked nearby. A horrible crime, an outrage, followed by what you would think was common sense advice. Feminists then went on the attack, accusing the police of victim blaming. However, offering advice on how to remain safe is a traditional role of the police, but that wasn't good enough. No, not now. In my last post, I spoke about how men are the exploiters and women are the exploited, at least according to the left. And here we can see an example of that. One man murdered one woman. There's no dispute about that. But it is portrayed as if all men committed the crime. Even Australia's disgusting Prime Minister, Mr. Turnbull, got in on the act, telling Parliament, and I quote, "Women must be safe everywhere, on the street, walking through a park, in their homes, at work. We need to ensure that we have a culture of respect for women. What we must do as we grieve is ensure that we change the hearts of men to respect women. We start with the youngest men, the little boys, our sons and grandsons, and make sure that they respect their mothers and sisters and all women in their lives." This is nauseating, but not surprising. The idea that little boys are brought up to hate women is simply stupid. In fact, it's an outrageous statement that fails to put the blame where it so rightly sits, with her murderer. It does sum up the feminist argument, he is a male feminist after all, that women should be able to live without consequences. Living without consequences is one of the principal ideas of liberalism. The truth is that this young woman made a foolish decision, and she paid a terrible price for it. Honestly, we have all made foolish decisions, and in most cases gotten away with it. We were lucky. She wasn't. We do not live in this world by ourselves. We live in it with many others, and not all of them have our best interests at heart. Just because someone should not do something does not guarantee anything. The law was entirely on her side. She was going about her lawful business, and they are correct. He had no right to do any of the things that he did to her. That is why it is a crime, because he had no right to do as he did. But all of that is mute. It shouldn't be, but it is. The law will not protect you in all circumstances because it cannot. The person who must do everything to protect you is you. Do not put yourself at risk if you can help it. It's not victim blaming. It has another name. It's called common sense.